So the question says, determine the vapor pressure of water at 105 degrees Celsius. So what you want to do is you want to use table H for any question that is involving vapor pressure. Now thankfully you don't actually have to memorize that. Based on A, the fact that it says vapor pressure on table H, but also the fact that anytime you have a question like this, it'll tell you, based on table H, determine the vapor pressure of water at 105 degrees Celsius. So you never really have to memorize the fact that table H is for vapor pressure. But this question is saying, determine the vapor pressure of water at 105 degrees Celsius. Well, water, we see, is based on this line right here. Right, this green line. So anytime they give you a question like this, you only pay attention to the liquid that they're talking about. In this case, they're talking about water. So we don't need to worry about ethanol, propanone, or ethanoic acid. These lines that they represent, just pretend they don't exist. Right? We don't care about those. We only care about the one that represents water. So how do we find out what the vapor pressure is if we know the temperature in this case? Well, 105 degrees Celsius, let's find out where that is first. Temperature is down here. And 100 is right here. And 125 is right here. So that means this has to be 105, this has to be 110, 115, and 120. So right here, like I just said, is 105 degrees Celsius. Now the way you find the vapor pressure of your liquid at that temperature is you see where that temperature lines up on your particular liquid's curve. Well, it seems to line up right at this spot right here. That's where 105 degrees Celsius lines up with our water curve. And then what you do from there is you follow that point over to the other side, over to the vapor pressure side, and it lands right there. Now we have to figure out what vapor pressure this is. Well, here's 100 and here's 150. That means this has to be 110, this is 120, 130, 140, and 150. So on the x-axis, each one of these represents a change in 5. Each box represents a change in 5. Like this is 80, 85, 90, 95. But on the y-axis, each box represents a change of 10. This is 100, this is 110, this is 120, this is 130, this is 140, and this is 150. So this right here is 120 kilopascals, and that lines up on my water curve with the spot where I have 105 degrees Celsius. So what is my vapor pressure of water when my temperature is 105? Well, it's 120 kilopascals.